Well, look at that. I left the wrong camera on. Whoopsie. What is going on, everybody? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, BSing on a Monday night. I hope everybody's doing well. So what's going on? As you can see, I got a new camera set up. I was testing it out. And I'll share that with you again. Go black for a moment and... Ooh, look at that. Super zoomed in. I got this little microscope so that I can show you guys a close-up of the gold here in live stream. And so I had to test it out and make sure it was all dialed in before I started it up, because obviously, you know, you don't want to... I don't want to have to dink with all that shit when we're doing our stream. So, yeah, look at Bud. So we're just going to have that up on the whole stream all night long. Just some nice zoomed in trichome goodness. So I hope you all appreciate that. And that particularly was some Dutch Treat, a very fine strain. A fine sativa of the top shelf variety. They only grow fire. It's just fire. So that's on the menu for tonight. Get that out of the way, but thought you guys might like checking out that little zoom in there. Man, that smells good. But we're here for gold and dirt and shit, right? So, well, with the indica, it tends to put you out, right? When you smoke flower. So, because you get a higher level of, what is it, CB or THCA, I believe, which is what increases the sleepy factor. Usually I dab, and most of the THCA is already gone from there anyways. It's just the THC, I think. There's a whole bunch of science behind it. I'm not going to pretend like I know it for sure, and if I get any terminology wrong, just assume the correct term. If you happen to know it, maybe correct me here in the chat. I appreciate you. Don't be a dick. But either way, when you do, when you run it, it filters and blah, blah, blah. Anyways. But with the sativa, since I'm going into a stream here, I didn't want to be all, sup guys, gold's cool, man. Still need to be a little bit more upbeat. Absolutely, everybody, smoke them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. Roll them, bowl them, and fire them up. Roll them, bowl them, and fire. You know, if I haven't heard that before, I don't think I have. For some reason, it seems just like right there on the top of it, right? You would think. But I don't think I've heard that term. Roll them, bowl them, and fire them up. I need to make a sticker now. You heard it first. If you haven't heard it before, you heard it first here on Dig Daddy's BSing in the Shed. I may just be stoning. That's why I don't remember hearing that before. What's going on, Vendetta? You know what? Let's go down the list and say what's up to everybody. I'm just sitting here babbling and shit. Man, there's a lot of you guys already here. Oof. Let's see. We got Vendetta Prospecting, Jose Garcia, Ted Sharp, John Redlish, Matt Hatter Prospecting. Justin, how's it going? Ted Sharp, Heidi and Conan, what is going on? Had a wonderful time going through your guys' dirt this weekend. I gotta say, you saved my Saturday with that dirt, and here's why. I started my Saturday reviewing fucking Subconnect. And it's so frustrating, right? By far, the worst pay dirt I've ever had to deal with. The worst seller I've ever had to deal with. It's very frustrating. And so I finished up doing the Subconnect, and I'm just standing here, you know, not knowing what was gold, what was garbage, so forth and so on. I'll I'll post about it, the review, because I think everybody deserves to know what a shit seller they are. At least, rather, that's slanderous. So I'll say what a shit experience I had with them. Because, you know, maybe my situation was the most supreme one-off, every failure a seller could possibly check in the box. He checked every single one of them. Maybe it was just me, you know. But from what I hear, a lot of people have problems with this dude. Oh, dude, the bag fail was just the tip of the iceberg. It goes so deep. Basically, if you need an example as a pay dirt seller, every single possible thing that you can do wrong to piss your customer off and screw them over, the subconnect saga will be it, right? Every single possible thing he could have done to screw up as a seller, in my mind, he did it. So it's bad. It was just bad. Like, an embarrassment. I would say, and this is, again, just my opinion, but I think we fall into the fraudulent and scammer territory. Just because if so many things lined up bad, and then I didn't have any protection because of the way he set it all up, that's a scam to me. And then at the end, half my gold wasn't even really gold. Fuck that. But I'm giving away the plot, man. There's a whole video that I filmed about it, right? There's a whole thing. It's gonna be. I'm gonna do a review. When I was done videoing it, I was so irritated with it. I didn't want to go back inside because it's like I was so mad. And then I'm gonna go edit a video about it and go and get mad again about it. And so I was like, you know what? I've got some other dirt in here that's been sitting for way too long. Some of those black sands from exotic lands of Heidi and Conan's. And I was like, you know what? Let me grab that. Rinky, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that he did the review. But yeah, I think he might have missed a little bit of the information that was posted on the eBay. So I felt like he was kind of going into it a lot blinder than he should have been. I don't know, but it all worked out pretty well. Everybody, seems like in the comments, everybody sees how badass it was, and I sold my last bags of it, as well as all the holopay. All the holopay is gone now. I got 2 bags of that left. The only problem is I ran out of charms, so I don't have the full holopay experience. So. But I don't know. I didn't even think about all the apatite that I put in there. Like, when I got the apatite, I got it for such a good price. I put no thought whatsoever into the value of the gems, right? And what I did is I just started crushing the stuff up, got nice gems out of that, and started throwing it in pay dirt. Then I go over to the local rock shop, right? And I'm looking on their shelves, and they got a little box of apatite. They wanted $3 each, little fucking thing, right? Natural, not cut, not shiny, nothing. Just exactly like I'm throwing the bigger ones in my dirt. And like, I was just like, damn, I think I'm throwing too much shit in my dirt. I'm not gonna stop because I mean I got it at such a good deal. I'm just gonna go through it, right? Well, the letters, I will be honest, I do kind of I mean, sometimes I type them out for like people specifically, but usually I have some letters that I've just already got for each specific pay dirt. I sign it, usually. Sometimes I forget. But I try to put a letter in each one. The Holopay is a special letter. So if anybody picked up the Holopay and you didn't bother reading the letter, you missed out on the Christmas album. Because there is an official Backyard Prospecting Christmas album, if you didn't know. So the only people who got links to the Christmas album were people who bought the Holopay and my patrons. I hooked the patrons up because, you know, they hooked me up. But I gotta work down my pay dirt pile. I got too much stuff out here. I got sellers who are messaging me like, "Hey, did you happen to check out my dirt yet?" I'm like, "No, I'll get to it when I get to it." It's the eBay guys. They don't know. They just want feedback on the site. Their minds are gonna get blown when a video goes up and like, "Oh shit, I was just after feedback on eBay, bro. I didn't know you were gonna video me out." But I gotta work through some of this dirt. I'm all backed up. I had to suspend my Roaring Camp subscription. I'm like 3 months behind on going through their dirt just because I've been doing other stuff. Yeah, dude, I really appreciated your guys' dirt. I think you guys put together a nice product. It was definitely what I would call expert level pay dirt. I know I make it look easy, but Dig Daddy, what the fuck? But I think that dirt would give somebody a run for their money, and it's a good price. You know, $20. There's a nice little amount of gold in there. You know, I mean, if you go fishing around on eBay and shit, you're gonna get garbage return. You know, so 50% return is not bad at all. My personal line is 30. Anything less than 30%, I won't give it a thumbs up, but I'm not going to bitch it out saying I got skunked because there's gold, and technically there's gold, right? But, RC. Which one's the RC? But anyways, yeah, no, I dug that dirt. It reminded me a lot of my Dragon's Hoard, like I was mentioning, because it's basically, oh, the Roaring Camp. Yeah, Roaring Camp's cool. I want to go down to Roaring Camp, man. They have cabins that you can rent for like 3, 4, and week. You can any of those amounts, and when you rent a cabin for $300, they'll bring you a pile of their pay dirt for you to go through while you're there. And they even give you the equipment, like they call them a whiz banger. It's basically a power sluice, but they give you one of those and water and all that shit. And you can just work your gold, work your material, right there at your cabin. Like, you don't have to. It's too easy, right? But yeah, you just go camping there, and they bring the fucking pay dirt to you all day long, brother. Well, what I'm thinking, they say it takes probably about 5 days to go through that pile of dirt. I want to challenge that, and I think I can do it in 3. Yeah, absolutely. Once May, I think, is when they start opening up camping again. Yeah, it's the same dirt. It's from their claims. So it's the exact same dirt that you get mailed to you. It's just a $300 pile of it that doesn't need to then be shipped to you, and you just knock it out. Roaring Camp is in Pine Grove, California. Is where that's at. But it's like, I think it's like $700 for a week, $400 for 4 days, $300 for 3 days, somewhere in there. But if you also, they have a Saturday night cookout. So if you're there during the Saturday night cookout, you get that for free as well. And that they usually charge 50 extra bucks for. But you get that and then all the other amenities. And I think you get a free drink down there at the bar with that. Well, maybe that's just the Dirt of the Month who gets the free drink if you then stay. There's all sorts of layers of perks that you get if you're also a Dirt of the Month Club member. So if you're a Dirt of the Month Club member, then there's like a whole list of things you get if you go and stay there. You get like 20% off or 10% off. Don't quote me. I was just looking at the site today. I wasn't memorizing shit. But it's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, it's up over in Jackson. Or above Jackson. Out by Lake Party or Party Reservoir. I was looking on that on the map today, and I didn't even realize it until I was looking today at Party Reservoir, and then I realized how many times I had gone to that place as a kid to go fishing with my dad. And right around the corner on the other side of the lake was the Roaring Camp Gold. I could have been getting gold the whole time. Damn it! Hash bash. Well, fuck yeah, I'd be smoking up there in the cabin when I'm not getting the gold. But in addition to the pile, you know, if you get tired of that, you can go onto the claims and down to the river and do your own prospecting as well. You're free to that. They also have a common area that you can work towards. So if you don't want to buy your own pile, you can just go to the common area, and at the end of the stay, everybody splits whatever gold was found. So they got a few different options that you can go through there. I don't know if they're 420 friendly. It's California, so it's legal. I mean, if they let you smoke cigarettes on there and, you know, there's no kids around you hanging on your leg, then I'm sure it's probably not a problem if you're not blowing it in anybody's face. I would say if you're going to go out somewhere like that, and this is just my opinion, just take a vape pen, you know, with some oil in that, so you don't stink up, just in case somebody's bitchy about that shit. Because, you know, there's a lot of old timers in the hobby who aren't necessarily of that mindset. You know, they don't mind going out and having a brew, but if it's a little ha-ha behind it, then they get a little bit iffy. But yeah, Coloma, yeah, they're cool out there. But I don't speak for them, so I mean, I smoke. I would probably smoke if I went there. I'd probably have a few J's with me, or roll one up on the way there, or while I'm there, or somewhere in between. Probably in Weed, California, on my way there is where I'd probably stop to smoke. Up in the mountains. But right now, it's too cold. I ain't gonna get stuck up in the mountains. Gotta wait till April, May. I think they have cabins opening up in April. Smoke will panic. I mean, it's out on the river again. As long as people aren't right up on you, I don't think anybody would complain. You know, usually prospectors are laid back people. I mean, you all seem pretty laid back. You gotta be. It's a hobby of patience, right? It's a hobby of patience and disappointment. So you gotta have the right temperament for it. Otherwise, you're just gonna, you're just gonna get irritated. But my plan is to take classifiers and extra buckets. So that way I can break down the material really quick, you know, get the big shit out of the way. Maybe a metal detector with me too, or at least a pinpoint. Take all the big material, boom, classify that out of there, and then just work through the small material, and that'll go a lot faster. At least that's my plan mentally. And then that way, at the end of the week or my stay, if I didn't wind up finishing it off, I'll just bucket all that up and take it home. Patience and disappointment. Well, it's like I say, it's a hobby that will definitely build a specific temperament. Yeah, for sure. Well, I hope everybody had a good holiday, Christmas if you celebrate it. If you don't, whatever. Don't be a Scrooge. But you should have got me some. But I hope everybody got what they were after, what they wanted. Well, there you go, Josh. You can just go dig your pan in right outside your back door. Hell, like I say, man, I grew up down there, and I'm kicking myself in the ass that I was doing other stuff instead of looking for gold when I was younger. Yeah, just a short drive away my whole life. Or at least half of it, some of it, yeah. But, oh well, we find the hobby when we find the hobby, and that's what it is, right? So, but gold, let's talk about some gold. What's gold going for these days? Let's see. Last week it was, I don't know, something. Almost 1900. Looks like it might have gone down. Let's go check that out. This week, the old JM Bullion. Let's refresh this. It says 1886. That might be from last week, but I think that's fresh. Yeah, it looks like it. So it does look like in the last week or so, gold has taken a little bit of a jump down. Not too terrible. Over here, we were up at around 19, getting close to that 1900 mark again. I think we were 1996 or something like that. Or 1896, sorry. But now we're down here, 1886. Oh, well. Oh, well. So stock up. Stock up while it's down. I gotta stock up because I need to start making some new pay dirt because I'm almost out of everything. I didn't realize it till today. I went into the closet after I sold a bunch of bags between the last couple days. But I go look in there and like, I'm out of dirt. Went through all the holopays. My blue moons are all gone. I got like one trick or treat I think I'm holding on to for somebody. And a unicorn. And that's it. Oh, wait, no. I got all the blues except for the 1 grammers. The 1 grammers got eaten up. So if you wanted the blue, I still have 4 of the quarter or half grams and 4 of the quarter grammers. Haven't moved any of those. But almost pretty much basically out of holopay now. So I got to start the next pay dirt. And we're going to bring back the Dragon's Hoard because I found a supplier of opals again. So my last opal supplier just disappeared off the face of the earth, which was a really, really sad thing because he gave me some exceptionally good price on that opal that I got. Such a good price that I didn't realize how much I was just giving away, right? Like I said, I do that a lot. But I got some new stuff now. It's a little bit pricier than what I got before. But, as you can see, there are some nice chunks of some pretty rocks in there. Oh, there's that one. I saw one in here that I mean to pick out. I'm gonna keep it for myself. Oh, look at that. Look at that blue one. Fiery red one in there. Well, there's some pretty nice pieces. I mean, they're not giant, you know. They're not huge by any means. You can maybe make little accent gems with them, but some of them are really nice. And I got these ones a little bit bigger than the last ones because the last ones were just itty-bitty chips. So even though some of them were nice, they weren't big enough that you could actually like do anything with them. These ones are a little bit bigger. These are like 2 to 5 millimeter. So if you have a polish, if you got a sander, or a diamond wheel is really what you should be using. Those are expensive. They're like fucking $1,200 to $2,000 or more, right? Is my pay dirt difficult? It depends on which of them you get. I make different... Most of my pay dirt is basically fabricated, right? It's not fabricated, but I take specific dirts or my tailings, and then if I want them to be different, then I mix other stuff in. Now, I can make it difficult. Basically, what makes pay dirt difficult is how much black sand is in it and how much magnetite's in it. And so I got a bag of that. So I can make it pull your hair out difficult or not at all, you know. So some of the dirt I kind of make for younger people, like the unicorn poop. There's not really even any. There's a little bit of gold in there, like a couple pieces, just for show, but that's not gold pay dirt. The unicorn is gem pay dirt. So it's more for the little kids to go through and have a bunch of knick-knack stuff, cool gems and stuff so that they can have, because I find the kids don't really care so much about the gold because it's so small, they don't really appreciate the value of a few flakes of gold versus a little shiny gem or whatever that they can play with or see or hold in their pocket or whatever. So the unicorn poop is more like, whoa, that's amazing stuff, but it's easy to go through. Like, if you want to remove everything, you can just classify it at a certain level, and you get rid of most of all the stuff. You know what, Carl? I haven't seen or heard from Gary in a couple weeks. And I do hope he's alright. He's usually here every week. But, you know, I know you know that he got his place broke into. You know, maybe he's just busy off doing other stuff. I'll shoot him an email tonight. You know, check in on him, see how he's doing. The other pay dirt that I did for the younger crowd was the Trick or Treat. And that one had more gold in it. But it was still pretty easy to go through. So I may make just like my fantasy pay dirt and then have a beginner pay dirt as well. With less black sand. Maybe I'll get all that out of there and then dry the dirt out. I don't know. Yeah, Carl, I'll do that. I'll reach out to him and make sure he's doing all right. Kind of worried about that guy as well. So, all right. Well, let's... Oh, hold only. Pay with all gold only, so without any add-ins or any fancies or anything like that. I don't really do that. The reason I don't do that is because I can't really give you anything better than what you can go and just buy pay dirt from like Gold Bay, right? So like if I can't make a product that you're just going to be blown away by, I don't want to sell that to you, right? And I can't compete with the mines. You know, they get gold at less, they get gold for free, basically, or they get gold for labor, rather, which is a lot cheaper than spot. So they can get away with selling you a 100% ROI bag because that 100% is based on spot price, not what they paid, you know what I'm saying? But, so that's why if I try to get the gems and stuff in there, just because that's how I can make up more ROI without adding more gold. So, but our good friend Jonathan Friend has some badass pay dirt. If you are looking for some, I definitely recommend checking his out. Or Gold Bay or any of the other. You know, check out my reviews. I've got a few of them out there. I don't like pushing anybody to any one specifically, because I do have a few pay dirt sellers as my viewers, so I don't want anybody to feel like I'm favoring one person over the other. So, anyways. But I feel like doing a little bit of prospecting or sluicing. So what do you guys say? Do you want to run some dirt? I'm going to check out some more of this Owl Gold Liberty dirt that I got. It hasn't been given a super high return, but it's been pretty consistent. Flakes here and there. I think I'm going to do more tonight, though. I'm just going to bust through a bunch of it. Maybe have a little bit prettier of a cleanup. So I'll still be, tonight I think I'll still want to giving out some of the, some of that Roaring Camp. So if you want to be a winner of said pay dirt, let me find you a link that you can click on. If I can find my mouse. There it is. Let me find my mouse here. And did I put the link down there? I didn't put the freaking link. What a dick. Hold on. Let me go find the link to the thing. Content. There it is. Shareable link. See, I got so caught up rolling my joint that I forgot to put the giveaway. Boom. Alright. Click on that link. I don't know where you're looking at the chat window. Maybe it's over here. Click on that link. Comment on the video. Like it. If you haven't liked this stream, do that too. Let everybody on YouTube know that we got a party going on in here. If for whatever reason you're not already a subscriber, go click that button too. Because we're doing this every Monday. And we're doing reviews every weekend. Who asked me about the diamond dirt? Vendetta. I haven't touched it again. It's still sitting over there. You can't see it. It's sitting right there. There it is. It's right there. It's still soaking. It's still soaking. So I haven't gotten back to it. And the reason is that stuff you got to kind of do outside, right? This week is everybody to win. I thought about that earlier because we had four winners. How many did we do last week? 5 people? We had 5 winners. Everybody comment. We're going to start it all fresh. That was a special stream last week. So everybody comment. Everybody has a chance to win. We're going to start it all over. And then if you win this week, you can't win next week. Yeah, you do, Vendetta. You need good light, and you just kind of need space, right? Because you got to set the stuff out. You got to have somewhere you can flip over your thing. And also, I haven't gotten around to destroying another classifier for this yet. Because you got to clip out the bottom of the class. I mean, it doesn't destroy it, but it makes it less useful. I haven't gotten around to that. I've just been lazy, and it's been rainy out here. And yeah, you need good light. There's all sorts of shit. But I probably should have done it today. I might do it tomorrow because we're going to have another sunny-ish day tomorrow. So I'll try it then. See if I can get some video going. We'll see. Alright. Let's fire up the sluice. Let's get us some dirt. Comment on that video. And let's go do this. Let's see. Main view's down. Sluice view is up. I'm going to take the chat window over to the second screen over in front of the sluice. So that hopefully I can kind of still chat with you guys while I'm over there sluicing. Alright. What's up? Yeah, I got one of those light rings too. Oh, hey, what's going on, Jason Keith? But GS, I got one of those light rings as well. And they're really good for indoors. But outdoors, I didn't feel like mine put off enough light to really be that useful. Like, it just wasn't enough. And for diamond hunting, I feel like you want a lot of light. Just one of those, you really want to be able to see what you're doing kind of things. Alright, let me get the classifier here so we don't get any big chunkies in our dirt. Keep throwing the big rocks back in. I gotta quit doing that. Because I've classified some of these rocks out of here multiple times already. Let me fill this baby up. Oh, cool, little crystal or glass. I'm not totally sure, but one or the other. Alright. Yeah, I gotta get some gold too, man. Like I'm low on gold. I don't want to use up all my gold, but I gotta make that dragon's hoard. So I need like 5 grams of gold. But I don't just want to buy gold. You know, there's no fun in just going and buy. I mean, I won't say there's no fun in just buying gold, but like I want to get a video or something out of it too. All right, we got a big old pan of dirt tonight. Boom! Look at that. I'm going through it because I want this gold. Just got to get it wet, and that means I got to find my dropper. Found my dropper. I tried using my dropper as a lapidary tool with my Dremel and the diamond blade, and I wound up cutting a little lip in it, and so it squirts out the side now. So if you have a dropper tool, don't use it as a lapidary tool. Mess it up. Yeah, get it wet. I like sorting my gold too. The only problem is sometimes you wind up losing the little stuff. A little bit here, a little bit there. You know? You take the time to sit there and fight with every little flake. And then in the blink of an eye, you're moving your gold from a vial to another one, and those flakes are gone. Yeah, if you're going to send gold, I wouldn't send it over postal. I would definitely send it over UPS or FedEx. Alright, let's give birth to some clouds over here. Put that up here where it's likely to fall. Alright, let's dig in. We're just going to plow through this shit. I really wish I had like a table or something set, like a high table, you know? Set the pan on. Ah, I came off the thing. What's up? Alright, I think we're stable now. Ish. You guys are going to get motion sickness from my camera moving. I apologize in advance. I should put a motion sickness warning on my live stream and videos. I move my equipment. Warning. You may experience motion sickness. Watch at your own risk. And then that'll weed out all the pussies. And it'll just be you fine folks here with us. A big scoop like that goes through, you want to give it a second, you know, let it clear out a little bit. If you just dump it through, the gold's going to slide right out. I saw a really pretty blue rock go down there. I wonder what it was. Now this is out of the Liberty area, so it could be called an Ellenberg blue, which is a really, really pretty agate. Almost looks like blue lace agate, only nicer. Or it might be a jasper. I'm not totally sure. I'm pretty sure it's an agate. Kind of like that pitcher stone, but it's got a softer, deeper blue, more like that. Yeah. Anytime I mail something, that's why I always like to get insurance on it. Like if somebody pays me money, it's going in insured mail. Because there is no way I want to have to lose something in the mail like that. If it's a freebie, like a giveaway here, I probably just do first class mail, no insurance. I think I did have one person who got their stuff stolen off their porch. Felt bad for him, but it's only so much I can do there, you know. Alright, I got my hand back now, just in time to finish this off. Percolator wire something. All right. Round one. Shovels down. Gelato 33. Nice. I think I had a bottle of that up here somewhere. I mean, I smoked it a long time ago. I just had the bottle it came in. Alright, I think we've let this run long enough. Pull the plug. Alright. More of that mystery metal. And that one looks like silver. Still chasing the dream on the platinum though. I want it to be platinum really bad. Last week was bunk. I think that turned out to be pyrite because it exploded in my face. That wasn't fun. But you learn. Live and you learn, I guess. Don't do stupid shit like that. Really, I just don't have the appropriate setup to be burning stuff here in the shed. If I'm going to be torching anything, I need to get like a vent. Damn, Jason, going up in the mountains for 30 days? Oof. That's a lot of camping. Leftover brass from Subconnect. Ah, Jesus. You know, there was a point in when I was doing the review, and I know I haven't posted the review yet, but I just feel the need to badmouth them every chance I get. But there was a point in the review where I'm thinking to myself, I was like, all right, well, I mean, it seems like I got a decent amount of gold back. This stuff looks gold and blah, blah, blah. And then I go to dry it all off, right? And I hit it with the torch, and half the gold changes color when the fire hits it. I'm like, well, wait a minute. That's not supposed to do that. And so, like, well more than half of that gold was some alloy bullshit that they made to look like gold. So yeah, that was the brass, or whatever the hell. Get out of here, spider. What the fuck, man? This is my sluice. Dick. I apologize. Getting attacked by a spider trying to take up space on my sluice. Hell no. Yeah, not gold. Definitely not gold if it's changing color under flame, right? So, Subconnect was definitely substandard. I'll probably work on that review tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, that's the kind of pay dirt that you do, and the experience that kind of just draws you away from the hobby. You know, if you're just getting into it and that's your first experience. Well, I guess if that was your first experience, you wouldn't really know any better, and you'd think all of that shit was gold. But it's definitely not an honest experience, I don't feel. I didn't like that review because most of it's just me kind of going on a tangent, bitching. Oh yeah, the golden... Well, that's what the trick-or-treat kind of was, because I had the little spider charms on the pans. No, that was all you, man. The spider pans were the homage to the golden web. See, because putting gold spiders in here, that ain't gonna happen. That shit's expensive. Pull up back. What are you looking for, Jose? Let's see it. Shit. Well, I will say there is a lot of shiny ass material in here. And it's all hanging out at the same weight level up there on top. And then there's some dull shiny ass material in there. But as you can see, there's definitely some gold shiny ass material. So maybe that's lead and pyrite. A lot of miscellaneous shit in here. Where's my little magnet? Here. Get the fuck out of the way. See, that shit isn't moving. So that's telling me it's right here with the gold. So it's probably lead. Something in that weight class. Yeah, it keeps moving up with the gold. Huh. You know what? Let me do this. we are going to yeah. There's that gold up in there. So that's that silvery metal I was talking about. This shit, I don't know what that is, but it keeps moving with the gold. Probably just lead. Looks like maybe somebody's leftover bullets or something. But we got gold in there. I know, I'm trying to tune it in. Oh, you got a video of mine? Nice. Yeah, well, I mean, when I was tapping the pan, that silvery stuff moved with the gold right to the top. Like, I can't get it to move away from it. So that leads me to believe it's probably lead, just based on how it looks. It looks kind of squirted, you know. I don't know. That's probably not the right terminology for it, but oh well. Hold on now. Hold on now. Now let me get a different angle. I don't know. Maybe there's it. Huh. Maybe there is some gold on there. Right? See the yellowness to it? Kind of weird. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, there's some definite yellowiness to it. Let's see how I can safely heat this, because I don't want to be inhaling any mercury. Now, if that's gold, that did pretty good. All right, we're off the microscope view. Oops, cancel that. We're back to the me view. What's up? 5:59. All right. Well, I'm intrigued, but at the same time, I don't want to die. So I'm gonna think of a good way to do this. Okay. That was gold. But that was also mercury. So, no, it got a lot yellower. I think it, I don't know. I want to let it air out for a little bit, you know. But the silver did bubble up and roll off of it. I went and got it red hot. So, I want it to cool down a little bit, and then I'll mess with it here in a second. These things. All right, let me grab the magnifier again. Now, that's what we got. Sirs, I do believe that that was all actually gold. I'm going to turn the light up. No, light down. Light off. So that's what we got now. Which is just good. I don't know. What do you guys think? There's definitely a look to it. I'm going to keep it aside from everything else because I don't want it, if it is mercury, I don't want it to leach over onto everything else. Yeah, fucking sweet shit. Here, let's get back to the me view. It's dope, right? Now, how much for sure gold we got in there? The little stuff? Fuck, I don't know. Maybe like 2/10, maybe a tenth. Not a huge amount, but it was fun. You get that pop-out chat back over here. Boom, there we go. Coin shop? Yeah, I'll take it to the coin shop. Our coin shop here in Renton is actually also owned by the prospecting shop. So, I heated it outside, so I couldn't really see the smoke too well because it's dark outside the door. But all the silver stuff balled up off of the gold stuff, yellow stuff, pretty quickly. I kept heating it past that point because I was trying to vaporize that shit out of there and get it to blow off. So, I don't know. But there was definitely gold in there. You saw the stuff, the yellow, for sure. Like I say, everything moved together like it was all wanting to be there. So, yeah, I'm thinking it was some mercury-covered stuff, but I don't like messing with that, so I'm a little sketched. That's why I wanted to do it out there. Keep the air blowing in here. Where's my other fan at? Really bad idea to screw around with mercury. These neurologic problems and stuff, and I got plenty of that already going on. All right, it's good stuff. Maybe so. I did hit it with the blazer torch, and that thing gets, I don't know, Brandon, how hot do those things get? Like 1200, 1600? They get pretty toasty. My safety helmet. Yeah, I probably should wear a safety helmet. Alright. Well, we got to get going here. So, hit up that video right there that I just posted. I know my fucking chat window's not going for some reason. Chat box, what the hell? Wake up. There it goes. Sometimes you just got to go into it, and then it comes back, and it's like, alright, we got this shit now. What I should do is make a little mercury retort. That way I can clean it off safely and not put myself in danger doing stupid shit like I just did right there. So don't do what I just did right there. That's bad. Yeah. I'm a dumbass. We'll make a potato instead. Alright. Well, let's get us a winner. Let's give away some dirt. Let's pull up the chat, the that thing. Where's that thing? I'll try to remember to put the next week's hangout, put that up a little earlier. Go. Alright. Here we go. So, if you haven't already liked the video, well, you should have already done that. Well, it looks like most everybody has. So, let's start this raffle and roll this wheel. Boom. And tonight's winner is going to be Philip Smith. Dig Daddy is the man. Damn straight. Alright, congratulations, Philip. We will, of course, be needing your address information so that I can send that out to you. Dig Daddy at backyardprospecting.com. Send me your address and I'll send you some dirt from a roaring camp. A little sampler. Most people say they get around a tenth or so of gold in here, so good times. Remember to get some fresh water and dump that shit when you're done because it's going to be dirty. So congratulations, Philip. Philip's still here? Or did he bail? There he is. Alright. Congrats, Philip. Give me that address. Alright. So I should be heading in. But I just want to thank you guys all for hanging out. And we'll be doing it again next week. I'm hopefully going to be getting a lapidary saw here soon. Because I got some more of that ocean pitcher stone from old Dan Hurd. So I got to cut this down. So hopefully I'll be having some of that stuff to show you guys. But if you're interested in getting one of those pendants, I'll be posting those up on the Backyard Prospecting page tonight. So I finally got the boxes for them and they're ready to go. So I'll be posting those up. But alright. So the rest of you, keep your eyes open for the Dragon's Horde. That's going to be going back up on there pretty soon. Otherwise, yeah, this is the last stream of the year, isn't it? We got, what, 2-3 more days and we're out of here? Well, hell, I'm going to have to do something to bang in the new year. And, yeah. I hope everybody has a safe and awesome happy new year. Stay safe. Watch the balls drop from the safety of your homes. Or at least use common sense when you're out there in the world. Otherwise, this is Dig Daddy, and signing out from the shed here. If I don't see you out on the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. Thank you all for hanging out.